Hi, Ferris.
What's goes happening, everybody? It's your boy Ferris Muthan, and welcome to a great edition of this special watch along, because it's gonna be something a little different. We're gonna have a animation for you to see that's gonna coincide with this Hall of Fame game. It is the Hall of Fame game. It is the first football game of the NFL season, the first preseason game. It is the Arizona Cardinals. It is the Carolina Panthers. Two perfect teams to headline this game, because two members of this class, the headlining person in this class, could be considered as Drew Brees, and I won't fault you for thinking that. But the two other men, we have probably one of the greatest wide receivers of all time, second all-time in receptions, second all-time in receiving yards, Larry Fitzgerald, and one of the greatest linebackers in NFL history. It is none other than the mathematician, Luke Kuechly. Carolina, probably you can make an argument, the Carolina Panthers' second greatest player of all time, depending on who you ask. The top three are definitely Steve Smith, Julius Peppers, and Luke Kuechly. Put them in any order you want. But yes, I can't wait to start. This is going to be amazing. We are in the pre-game of the Hall of Fame game. Drew Brees is coming out. So appreciate you guys. But without further ado, I am not alone. I'm never alone. I got my main, I usually say my main man with me, because it's usually Caleb. A saying main woman, it sounds a little weird. My co-pilot for this first flight into the unknown, Adelia. How are you?
I'm doing good, Ferris. I'm excited about this. The little animation things we've been watching, the test runs and stuff over the last couple days, and it looks pretty cool. So we'll see how this goes. Thanks to the Creator Sports Network and Fan.live for helping us out with visuals. Appreciate everybody who's joining us here today. And we're gonna have some fun. Hi, Angus. How you doing?
Yes, we will. I did unfortunately did not name the other two members of the Hall of Fame class. We have possibly one of the greatest kickers of all time, depending on who you ask. I think he is.
I think he is too.
The most points ever scored in the NFL history, most field goals made in NFL history, some massive field goals made in crunch time and moments of epic tenseness. It is Adam Vinatieri, and as well as someone that not a lot of young people know nowadays, but none other than the great Roger Craig. He was, we talk about those 80s Niners teams, right, Adelia? Mm-hmm. And when you talk about them, you think of probably three men. You think of, four men. You think of Charles Haley, you think of Ronnie Lott on the defense, and then you think of Jerry Rice and Joe Montana on the offense. But the engine of that offense, Adelia, was Roger Craig. It was the beginning of the West Coast scheme, short passes, intermediate routes, dump offs, and he was the first ever running back, Adelia, in NFL history. He's one of only three running backs to do this, and he was number one to have 1,000 yards receiving and 1,000 yards rushing. Only three people in NFL history have done that, Adelia. It's him, Marshall Faulk, and another person. I don't remember who the third person is, but I know two of the three. So Roger Craig was the high stepper, is what he was called, Adelia, because he had the perfect high knees for everything.
Stepper. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a reminder to everybody, this is a test, by the way, with Creator Sports Network. They have the live data rights to the NFL, which... Okay. Turn... Disable your video. You know how. Okay. And they have the live data rights to the NFL. And we have the... this is a test. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on at the moment. It seems very stuck in this one position on the screen. But bear with us if there's any technical difficulties tonight, because we're doing this in an entirely different way than we usually stream. We're incorporating the visuals and everything. So just bear with us. Buck in the chat saying, yay, go Cards, this will be a long season. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to be very good, Brandon. Sounds like you don't think they will be either. And Angus saying very solid Hall of Fame inductees. I agree. It's a good class of Hall of Fame inductees this year. Hi, Brad.
I
How
believe
are you?
Kuechly should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion because you know what's funny, Adelia? You know what's funny about me?
Yeah.
Well, not funny. Well,
Not
you can
funny?
probably think it's funny or something.
Okay.
Some of my favorite players, Adelia.
Okay, hang on. We gotta update the fan life people. Here, go to here, and then go back to here. I'll go back to here. There we go. There we go. I was like, this seems weird that it's just right there.
Angus, by the way, you're looking good on that new T-shirt, my man.
I'm echoing.
Are you echoing? I don't know.
Rodney says I'm echoing pretty bad. Do you hear me echoing?
No.
Am I echoing now?
No, not to me.
Okay, Brandy also agrees that I'm echoing. Have I stopped echoing? I muted the mic in here, so it'll go through just the VOD Ninja thing. I'm no longer echoing now. Okay. Sounds like a sci-fi movie with heavy echo. Okay, now I stopped. Okay, I figured it out. Okay. Like I said, this is the first time we have streamed in this manner. We're using OBS tonight, so we can incorporate the visuals for everybody. So bear with us, like I said, if there's any technical issues. Thank you, everybody, for letting me know we were echoing, or I was echoing. Can everybody hear the sounds of the game? There should be some crowd noise in the background. There will be occasional whistles. There's no play-by-play on this. Play-by-play tonight will be provided by our own Ferris Mathana. Just checking in.
Preseason for everybody?
Yeah, preseason for everybody.
Let's get right into it. Like I said, so about sorry, before all that, some of my favorite players that are not New York Giants,
yeah,
have either been Carolina Panthers or Raiders. It's one or the other.
Okay, Angus hears the crowd background noise. That's good. Okay.
The two starting quarterbacks for this game are Carson Beck and
they only have Ryan. Let me just answer Ryan's question real quick. They only have the players on the field in there. So when someone is walking the ball out or something, the ball will be on the screen.
5-yard line motion, dropping back. Kenny to the left, dropping it to, I believe that's Jalen Coker. Coker making one person miss. No, that's not Jalen Coker. Coker's not
Ferris,
zero.
Again, you're doing the play-by-play off the broadcast, not the thing.
What? Which broadcast?
You should be doing it off of what we're watching instead of what NBC is showing.
Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry. My apologies. Let me move that.
Because it's just behind. So there we go. We'll pass over there from Kenny Pickett to
That's
Sanders.
Jatavion Sanders.
Jatavion Sanders for 6 yards.
Yep, it was. Did they?
Oh, we got a bot. Look at this. Let me just take care of that real quick. You know you're doing something right when you get the bots invading the chat.
What? Trying to pass again to Jatavion Sanders. Got nothing on that play. Still third down. Sanders caught a ball for 0 yards. Now it's I believe 4th and 1. No, 3rd and 1. It says 3rd and 3, but it's actually 3rd and 1.
This 3rd and 2, maybe?
Okay, let's go 3rd and 2. Carolina with... Nope. Arizona with the sack.
Ballum with the question, did Ferris play as a quarterback when he was a younger boy?
No, I played defensive tackle and tackle. Yeah, I played right tackle.
Buck saying he has no expectations for his team. And Brodney saying, nor should you, Buck.
In summer training, Adelia, they put the 5'7" guy at right tackle.
That doesn't seem like a good idea.
Carson Beck, short, I believe, to Kenny Yerba for 4 yards. Trayvon Wallace with the tackle. 2nd and 5 for Arizona's first drive. This is Carson Beck, former 3-year starter at the University of Georgia. Spent 1 year at the University of Miami. Helped take them to the national title game. They unfortunately lost to #1 overall pick Fernando Mendoza in Indiana. It's a run play for Arizona to the right side. I believe that's first down for Xavier Knight, 3 yards. William Lee the third with the tackle.
I think it's the 2nd and 2. Or 3rd and 2.
Oh, like a first down.
The lines are jumping around a little bit.
Okay.
Buck saying, I just want to see improvement for Marvin Harrison Jr. And Brodney saying, Jeremiah will be great for y'all, though.
3rd and 2 for Arizona. Drop back pass. Carson Beck scrambles up to the middle, 4 yards. That's a first down.
That's a first down now. Yeah. The sound is gone for you? Can anyone hear us? Let me check the stream.
I double checked the stream. I heard you. Xavier Knight.
Sound is good for Buck and for Ballum, so I don't know what's going on with Brandy. I mean, not Brandy, Brodney. My apologies, Brodney. I talk to Brandy all the time. It just came out that way.
3 yards for Xavier Knight. The left side.
Oh, it's back now? Okay, good.
2nd and 7 for Arizona. Back with the pass. It's complete for 5 yards to number 45. Is that Raymond Fairweather? Let's double check. Let me bring up the rosters because rosters are not popping up on the fan thing.
They're not?
No. I said show me the rosters, and they said can't resolve the rosters for the on-air game.
Let me just send that to them then.
All right. Hold up. Give me a minute. Let me activate the 4th screen for the rosters.
Okay. Ferris will be right back. Looks like that was a pass that was incomplete from Carson Beck. Let's see. Ballum saying hello to Adelia and Adelia in the chat. Well, hello to you too, Ballum. It was me. It was just me both times. And saying, you still here, Angus? Is American football a 2-hour match like soccer? No, it's not. It's longer than that. It's longer than that. That's a long pass. Did it get... Well, we'll see what that was. Incomplete, I think, is what that means. Oh, that was a punt. Okay. Punts to the Carolina 3. There you go. Yeah, this is something new we're doing, Ryan. We got invited to be part of this thing called the Creator Sports Network. What they do is they offer up live video that you can watch on your watch-alongs. They got the rights to the live data rights for the NFL, but not broadcast rights for that. So This is the first test of this type of technology. Yeah, so we'll see. Let me try refreshing this. Control panel. This is a brand new test. Yeah, this is new technology. This is new technology for us, so we're just trying it out. We're seeing what it's like. This is the first NFL game that Creator Sports has ever done like this. So, like I said, be patient with any technical difficulties on this from us and from everyone else. Is this the end of the third quarter? No, Ballum. The game just started. So we are in the first quarter. We're currently in a TV timeout.
I'm back. My apologies, everyone. I was just setting up the rosters. So let me give the proper credit where credit is due. Number 45 on Arizona, who caught that pass, is none other than Rivaldo Fairweather, the tight end out of Auburn. What a name.
That is an interesting name.
What a tremendous name for Rivaldo Fairweather.
Yeah, that didn't help. Okay. Tell me to try an incognito window with the control panel, but that didn't help. Why did Ferris have a timeout? Ferris went to turn on a monitor so he could get the rosters for us.
Mm-hmm. First down and 10 for the Carolina Panthers, their second drive of this Hall of Fame game. The ball's at the 3-yard line.
Yeah.
It's a run play for Trevor Etienne. Lost about a yard. Number 49, Cameron Robinson, the outside linebacker, the rookie out of SMU with the tackle. This is big for the rookies and the undrafted players. You want to use these games to, open up some eyes, steal a job here and there. Famously, the famous story of all time was none other than the Adelia, the Denver Broncos. It was a preseason game in Tokyo. One of their running backs, his name was Terrell Davis. He was running back 6 on the depth chart, and usually back in those days, running back 6s got cut. But he was sent out in Tokyo. He had a big hit on a kick return, and then he was then put in the game, and then he became the starter that year. It happens. Drop back pass for Kenny Pickett. It's thrown, but it's incomplete to the middle. I believe
no one.
The intended target, David Moore.
Ballum saying, how many touchdowns do we have now? We have none, Ballum. The score is 0-0. And he also says Lightning McQueen was known as a rookie. Could you imagine a European person as an NFL coach? That would be like the reverse Ted Lasso.
Yes, it would be. Yes, it would be. 3rd and 12 for Carolina in shotgun.
What?
Flag on the play.
There's the whistle for the flag. Yes, Ferris has the real broadcast up while we're showing this on the feed, because we don't have the rights to show the NBC broadcast of this on the feed. We do have, thanks to the Creator Sports Network, the rights to show this on the feed, though.
Yeah, but I'm going off of the creator feed.
What?
Pickett dropbacks to pass. Incomplete. Brings up 4th and 12 for Carolina.
But there's a penalty. Defensive pass interference.
Yes, it was. Bails out Carolina.
31 yards enforced at the Carolina 1. So they're up to what, the 30?
I believe that's number 13 on Arizona. It was Keltrell Clark, the 4-year man out of Louisville. The intended target was number 87. Bryson Tremaine, the 2-year man out of Stanford. It's a run play for Carolina to the middle. Trevor Etienne got 2 yards, but Austin Keys was there for the tackle.
Ballum, your comments are very silly and very funny sometimes. They use Crystal Palace in Southeast London's real stadium in the show. Okay. And do you remember soccer coach Bob Bradley? Yes. Yes, I do.
Speaking of American soccer coaches, Adelia.
Yeah.
Bruce Arena was a lacrosse coach before he became a soccer coach.
I know. Jesse Marsh, when he was at Leeds, was asked about Ted Lasso and if this makes American managers different in Europe. Ted Lasso is an interesting one. I don't think it compares to the American coaches in like the Premier League or anything, because he wasn't a soccer coach. He was an American football coach.
Yeah, that
went over there and coached soccer. So it's a little different.
It was a pass. It was completed, but it was lost a yard for Carolina. But the penalty was declined because it was holding on Albert Reese, the right tackle. So they'll take the downs, the loss of down instead of the yard. So instead of 2nd and 15, it's 3rd and 9.
Okay.
Tremendous call by Arizona. They're being led by first-year head coach Mike LaFleur, the younger brother of Matt. Kenny Pickett looking for Jadavion Sanders. The ball, I believe, is complete to Jadavion. But for 5 yards, it'll be brought up 4th down. 4th and 6. No, it'll be 4th and 4 because it was a 5-yard gain on 3rd and 9. 4th and 4. Here comes the punt unit. First 2 series for Carolina. Back-to-back punts. Arizona has a punt on their first series. Let's see if they can muster up something with Carson Beck. Tremendous punt and tremendous punt coverage by the Carolina Panthers. Downs it inside the 5 at the 4. At the 3.
Nice. Ballum says, so equivalent to Ted Lasso, Adelia would be Pep Guardiola as an NFL coach for a season, or Steven Gerrard, or someone from England, example, or someone from Africa with little to no knowledge of U.S. sports. Yes, Ballum, that would absolutely be the reverse Ted Lasso equivalent.
Yeah, but it would have to be a college coach, like a development coach, because Ted Lasso was the head coach at Wichita, the Wichita State football, which was a Division I AA program. So there would have to be. It would be like if, I don't know, the coach of the under 21s at Arsenal becoming the head coach of the Denver Broncos, or something like that.
True.
Yeah.
Ballum doesn't understand the NFL. He knows they play matches once a year in Wembley and Tottenham's new stadium.
That is true.
Not really a new stadium anymore. It's been around for a few years now.
You're no longer new when you've reached 5 years old.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody. Appreciate you joining us here on the stream tonight. Trying out something new thanks to the Creator Sports Network and Fan.live, so appreciate them as well.
While we're in commercial break, everybody make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We're at 553 subscribers right now. So we're trying to get to 600. We're 47 away.
Yep, Derek, I agree. Preseason is perfect for test runs, indeed. This is the first game that they have tried broadcasting with this technology for us. So, yeah.
Oh well, I got the rosters,
Okay.
but unfortunately it blocks the game. We have the on field. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see.
I have to show you.
Did you get the rosters through the fan live stuff?
Yeah, it was the fan live, but not it was like the stream one, you know, the one we're seeing right now, like on stream.
Mm-hmm.
You see there's the score, right?
Yeah.
The little jacket icon is the roster icon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 1st and 10 at the 3-yard line for the Arizona Cardinals.
Let me get the spot. Trying to. Don't want to not get somebody. There we go. I didn't want to accidentally, hide someone else who's supposed to be here. Ryan doesn't understand the NFL either.
It was a penalty on the Carolina Panthers. False start.
Ballum asking what you think of Hudda from Love Island. She went viral.
Yeah, no. I don't watch Love Island. I don't understand those shows. A lot of people watch them. Second play after the penalty. First play after the penalty. The run by Xavier Knight to the right side. Only got 2 yards. Lantham Ransom in there for the tackle with Claudine Chirelis. Second and 10 out of shotgun for Arizona. Another run play up the gut for Xavier Knight. But 3 yards this time. Tackled by big old number 99, Cam Jackson. That second spot for the defensive tackle spot near Derek Brown is up for grabs. They have their second round player, Lee Hunter. They need someone to alleviate the pressure off of Derek Brown. We need to reduce the double team rate so Derek Brown can go to work. It's a drop back pass for Carson Beck. Looking right, and that's completed. That's a tremendous pass by Carson Beck, 35 yards. Big old number 86. Jalen Brooks tackled by Zachariah Wheatley.
Ballum asking if Ferris was on The Apprentice with Lord Sugar, who hosts The Apprentice in the UK. What would be his business idea? An NFL team in England? Or open a Yemeni restaurant in London somewhere such as Fulham?
Carson Beck rolling out left. Completed pass to Xavier Weaver, but it was pushed out of bounds for 3 yards. In coverage, Caleb Evans, number 29.
Ryan trying to get Ballum to be his co-manager in the LGRN Fantasy Football League.
Second down for the Arizona Cardinals. 2nd and 5. Carson Beck under center. It's a run play to the left for Xavier Knight. Cuts back right up the middle. That's a first down for Xavier. 10 yards. William Lee III and Wheatley on the tackle. Xavier Knight trying to find a third running back scat back role in the league. And he's showing it tonight. A change of pace back, Adelia, some people may say. New set of downs for Arizona. They're past the 50. First down and 10 for Carson Beck under center.
Cardinals doing a little better about moving the ball on this drive.
Play action for Carson Beck. Looking right. It's complete. That's 5 yards on that play. Number 46. It's gonna give me a minute to see the players. We are in preseason.
Yeah.
Credit where credit is due. Number 46. It is none other than Jamison Gears.
Gears.
I gotta zoom in on these. Baby's a little blind. My apologies. The rookie out of Minnesota. Beck dropping back, looking down the middle. That's completed again to Jalen Brooks. First down, Arizona. The second drive for the Cardinals looking good. But what do you expect from a Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan disciple offense? Of course, they're gonna look good here and there against vanilla defenses, which has played a lot in the preseason. 15 yards for Jalen Brooks, trying to get himself a job. First down and 10 for Arizona.
What?
It's a run. Xavier Knight, I believe, only got. Instead of guessing, we shall wait. 3 yards for Xavier Knight. Let me make sure I'm saying his name right. Zachy Wheatley.
Ballum saying, thank you, Ferris, for your commentary. Do take a moment to take a deep breath and relax.
Shotgun for Arizona. 3 receivers to the right-hand side. 1 on the left side. It's a drop back pass. It's completed. Just short of the first down for Arizona. Rivaldo Fairweather, 6 yards. Nathan Ransom and William Lee on the tackle.
That's the second time we've heard his name tonight. Rivaldo Fairweather.
Sometimes, Adelia, some names are just meant for greatness.
Yep.
Third and 1 for Arizona. It's a run to the left-hand side. Xavier Knight, he got that first down. Smith Wade with the tackle, as well as a Caleb Evans.
Angus saying he's watching Cruz Azul versus Philadelphia United. This game and our live cast. Great job announcing, Ferris, he says.
Well, thank you, Angus. I appreciate it. Just every day, try to improve every day. First and 10 for Arizona. Yeah, I believe we are in the red zone. Yes, we are inside the 20. It's a run to the right. Xavier Knight. No, not Xavier Knight. That'd be Corey Kiner, the running back out of Cincinnati. 4 yards on that play for Kiner. Typically, teams that have had this offense usually do running backs by committee, Adelia, on occasion until they try to find their own Christian McCaffrey. But unfortunately, Adelia, there's only one Christian McCaffrey.
Yes.
So they have to find copies of it. Drag back pass for Carson Beck. It's completed for Corey Rayner. That's 8 yards.
That's close.
Literally inches away from the touchdown. Claudine Charelis and Latham Ransom stopping that for. I messed that up. See, that was bad right there.
Yes, Arizona's in blue. I don't know why Arizona is in blue.
Yeah, they should be in red. I don't get it. I do not get it. You want to drop that to them?
Yeah.
The great Larry Fitzgerald. Now we're in a TV timeout, everybody. If you haven't already, hopefully you hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Really appreciate it. 47 away from 600, 7 away from 560. So share this link around. We're doing a little something different, Usually when I do play-by-play, there isn't some animated, apparatus with it. It's just me on screen. Hopefully you enjoy. It is preseason, so we're trying to get the kinks out. I'm trying to get, the announcing kinks as well, because I messed up that Corey Kiner catch. Corey Kiner catch. Say that 5 times fast a day.
Wow, that's a reference you don't get often, DeWeezy says. St. Louis football Cardinals, because Angus says, I am a former Cardinals fan since they decided to vacate St. Louis.
I believe the last year in St. Louis for the Arizona Cardinals. Looking that up
I believe
right
we're
now.
at the end of the first quarter.
Oh, yes, it is. Makes sense, yeah. So through one, it's 0-0 Carolina, Arizona. But the Arizona Cardinals, it's first and goal at the half-inch line for the Cardinals. So could we be seeing our first touchdown of the Hall of Fame game? Our first touchdown, Adelia, of the NFL season year 2026, 2027. Who will score it? We shall see.
Yes, Ballin, this is essentially a friendly exhibition match.
Yes.
It's the NFL Hall of Fame game. It's the game that is played to go along with the Hall of Fame celebrations. We have a group of people who will be inducted into the Hall of Fame on this weekend.
1987, Adelia.
1987?
That was the last time the St. Louis Cardinals existed in the football form. 1987. 27 years. 27 years.
Yeah.
And before that, they were the Chicago Cardinals. Chicago was not big enough for two teams. And that is a touchdown, Arizona! Corey Kiner, right up the gut.
Okay. I have been told to refresh because the Cardinals are now in red. So 1 second. We're going to see if I can figure out how to do that in here. We're going to go to our Be Right Back scene for just a second. It's not working. I don't know how to do this. Control-Shift-R, they're telling me. But we're in OBS.
The PAT's good.
Maybe I switched games real quick.
Yep. And then probably come back in, come back out.
Come back in. Yeah.
With 14:55 in the second quarter, the Arizona Cardinals 7, the Carolina Panthers 0.
Yes, Justin, this is my Bo Nix jersey.
Well. You forgot about the great Larry Wilson. One of the greatest safeties in NFL history. 12-year career in St. Louis for the Cardinals. Can we go back now?
We are back on the game. I'm trying to figure out how to refresh this. Maybe if we do this.
Chad Ryland. That's the kicker. Chad Ryland.
Here, we'll do this. Refresh browser when scene becomes active. Refresh. There we go. Now they're in red. And I have to turn the volume back on. There we go.
We want to talk about, Adelia, one decision that can change history.
What?
If a doctor in Miami just said, you know what, his shoulder may be a little messed up, but still signed Drew Brees.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Brees would have been a Dolphin, and Nick Saban would have had his quarterback.
Yep. What could have been?
What could have been? What could have been? But what happened was he ended up signing with New Orleans. 80,000 yards later, one Super Bowl later, Hall of Fame. 1st and 10 for Carolina. It's a run play to the left for Trevor Etienne. 5 yards for Etienne.
We're gonna at some point in
tackle.
time tonight try a different POV setting on this, because if you click on a player, you will get their point of view. Apparently, I've just been told. So let me know when you want to try that, Ferris. Maybe if we do some highlights at halftime, we see some highlights from the player's point of view.
Whose name I'm saying wrong?
Whose name is he saying wrong, D-Weezy?
It ain't Trevor Etienne, because it is Trevor Etienne. You guys have Trevor Etienne.
Isn't it Etienne?
Etienne. Oh, Etienne.
I don't have VAR in my ear, Balam. I have a very nice creator.
Oh yeah,
it
Discord.
Is.
Yeah, Etienne, because he said it in a press conference, in his opening press conference in New Orleans. It's Etienne.
Look at that run. That was a good run. Or
pass to the left
run
for Kenny Pickett to John Mechie.
20 yards, 19 yards, whatever it was.
First down for Carolina. John Mechie the third, Adelia. What a story. He was it was him and Jameson Williams at Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Jameson were about to win a national title before Jameson tore his ACL. And then John Mechie gets drafted. But before he got drafted, he was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. Spent the first year in Houston in chemotherapy. And
I remember this story, yeah.
And then he beat cancer, but then unfortunately then he gets hurt. I believe he hurts his knee. Like a lot of those, like him and Tank Dell both hurt their knee. And now I believe he's on his fourth team or third team in the league. And I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for him heavy.
Yeah.
2nd and 6 for Carolina. It's a pass by Pickett to the left hand side. But it's incomplete. Looking once again for John Mechie. Is it rare for any
player to do a home run, like run through the whole team and not be tackled? Yes, I'd say that's rare.
No, not really. It can happen.
It can happen, but it doesn't happen very often.
Yeah. It happens a lot when you're against the New York Giants, who can't stop the run to save their life.
I mean, that's true.
Just ask Jahmyr Gibbs last year when he had a 68-yard run, Adelia, untouched.
Yeah.
Drop back pass for Kenny Pickett. He's looking right. It's caught. 8 yards.
First down.
James Mitchell, the 4-year man out of Virginia Tech. That's 1st and 10.
Yeah, Justin's right. Bo Jackson used to do it all the time. War Eagle, he says. Derek saying it happens more at the college level. Yeah. And Ryan says, watching this is like playing the old Tecmo Bowl for the NES.
Yep.
Kinda, yeah.
You weren't allowed to use the Raiders. Quick pass for Kenny Pickett. Incomplete. Looking for James Mitchell once again. Austin Keys in coverage. Just got his hand in there. Justin may like this. Austin Keys, the 2-year man out of Auburn.
No, Balam, this is through a wonderful partner of ours called the Creator Sports Network and their partner Fan.live.
Back pass for Kenny Pickett. It's a completed pass.
Not made by me or Ferris or Shug, no.
18 yards for run. Oh, A.J. Dillon. Austin Keys on the tackle. It was Isaiah Oliver. First and goal for the Carolina Panthers, and they match Arizona's first touchdown drive. It's a run up the gut for A.J. Dillon.
I don't know what they're doing right now.
A.J. Dillon on his third team, trying to find a home.
Oh, there
Former
we
Packer,
go.
former Eagle. Second
So
and goal
we're-
for Carolina.
Second and goal, yeah.
And that's a touchdown. A.J.
Yeah,
Dillon up the gut.
That looked weird there.
Yeah, it did. So the ball went all the way back.
Yeah.
And then
Do you expect eventually for Carolina Pink Panthers to score a touchdown? Well, they're not the Pink Panthers.
That
They're
would
just
be
the
awesome, though.
Panthers. Yes, they just scored a touchdown, Ballum. Goes a touchdown, game on. Justin saying Earl Campbell used to get his jersey ripped off. Yeah.
Well, that's because those jerseys were really cheap to make. So like they weren't like made very good. But
Angus
yeah,
saying Earl Campbell used to plow through the middle of the field too.
Adelia, he didn't have thighs. The man had tree trunks.
Yeah.
Like solid tree trunks. Arizona Cardinals score. Carolina Panthers match it and score on their third drive of the game
It's 7-7.
with 10:56 left in the second quarter.
Appreciate everyone who is tuned in tonight, checked out the new tech with us. Thanks to the Creator Sports Network and Fan.live for providing this for us. They are showing some Super Bowl highlights during the commercials, I've been told.
Yep.
So that's what this is here. It's
Look
from the
away,
Super Bowl.
Brandy. Look away.
Yeah, probably not.
Well,
Fun for
actually,
Brandy.
don't look
that
away.
one wasn't too bad. But if you guys would please like the video and subscribe to the channel, we would really appreciate it. Going to be doing hopefully a lot more watch-alongs on this channel, continuing what we started during the World Cup. So
Super chats are enabled. If you want to add more support, we really appreciate it. And that's because of you guys. We really appreciate that. Got us to our watch hours.
absolutely. Appreciate everyone being here and talking in the chat, because these are way more fun when there's people talking in the chat.
Yep,
Oh, we got another bot.
Gotta love it.
One thing I like about this, Ferris, we can just do all the mod stuff straight through OBS. Don't have to have the stream up elsewhere. This is our first time streaming directly from OBS onto the channel, so appreciate everyone pointing out any technical difficulties or things that may be happening. So more highlights from the Super Bowl. That's one Brandy might like. The touchdown pass to Ramondre Stevenson.
Mm-hmm.
We have this on auto director right now. There is a way to do this, all of these like camera cuts and stuff ourselves, but we're doing it automatically here. Good
Flag on the
kickoff.
play.
Oh, flag on the play. Okay.
Illegal kicking procedure. Kickoff was short of the landing zone. It'll be placed at the Arizona 40. See, Adelia, this is the key to everything right here. For the the rise of people going for it instead of taking the field goals, because they don't know if their kicker is gonna kick it in the landing zone, because it's not that big of a landing zone.
Yeah.
So if they mess it up, they get the ball at the 40. But here's the thing too, Adelia, that also is kind of on the other side is the reason Seattle beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl is they took the points because Mike McDonald trusted his defense. Even if the ball doesn't land in the King zone and they start at the 40 or they start at the 35, my defense is definitely gonna get the ball. And that is a big completion to the left-hand side for Carson Beck. Jalen Brooks, 49 yards. But we have a penalty on the field.
Illegal contact? Brodney says these corners are getting cooked.
It's on the defense. It's been declined.
I would decline it too. That was a big completion from Carson Beck.
Yep.
Ball, I'm asking, did Ferris enjoy doing the sack when he used to play the sport?
Yes.
Enough
Latham
said.
Ransom stopping a touchdown, possibly with a great tackle, but a Caleb Evans getting burned. It's a run to the left-hand side. I believe that's Xavier Knight, 6 yards. Zachy Wheatley with the tackle. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this now with this program, right?
Yeah, I think you're doing good. I think you're doing good.
Second and 3, inside the 10. Still able to get a first down and get a brand new set. Carson Beck's under center. Play action pass, roll out right. Oh, has to quickly get rid of it. Nobody was open. Number 31 for Carolina was right there. Give him his credit. That is Corey Thornton, the 2-year man out of Louisville. They already have blood on the field, Adelia. Look at those jerseys. Carson Beck has been having a good first half. 9 for 11, 130 yards. He's now an empty set. Well, we have a timeout. Arizona.
Timeout Arizona, okay.
It was bunch formation to the left, one receiver to the right.
Angus saying his high school never had a football team. That's how he got into soccer.
Yeah, people don't listen. A lot of high school teams don't have football teams because they either don't have the proper field to play on, or they don't have enough money to sustain a football team. Because sustaining a football team, Adelia, it's very expensive. That's why every time a university, when it gets really dire, the first program they cut is football because it's about field management. Even if it's turf, you still got to manage it. Then you got to buy in universities. Rosters can balloon up to 90 people. Fourth and 4 inside the 10. Beck drops back. We got a goal line fade, and we got a touchdown. Arizona.
Ohio has a college football team. They have several college football teams.
Yes.
Ballin'.
Yes, they do. That is the Stanford man, Simi Fehoko, looking to find himself a home. Longtime Cowboy. So insurance, and then you got rosters can balloon up to 90 players, right? With scholarships and walk-ons, preferred walk-ons and non-preferred walk-ons. So it can balloon up to 90 players. So you got to have 90 pads to buy. And then let's say you buy 90 pads, but you can't buy just 90 because you got to buy more than that, because what if someone's pads break? And then helmets. You got to buy more than 90 helmets. Then same thing with jerseys and pants and other stuff. Then you got to build them a proper locker room, and then the weight program. It's a lot of money to really sustain it. And then when you look at the budget.
Yeah, and let me just interrupt and say, Angus is saying insurance probably affects football budgets too. And D. Weezy chiming in with insurance is another big cost for smaller schools.
because you need to have insurance. And like let's say, unfortunately, it's been happened. It has happened. Let's not like it hasn't, but it has happened. Someone dies on the field, so you got to have insurance to either protect the players or protect you as the institution. Mostly, it's protect them as the institution.
Yeah. Ryan saying his high school had football, but he never got into it. He chose basketball and volleyball.
And well, you're also 6'8", so makes sense.
And D Weezy saying paying non-coaching staff to run facilities. What? Yeah.
Yep. And then then the coaching staff. How many coaches does each side of the ball get? Right. Mm-hmm. A lot of teams they get offensive staff is like 12, 15 people. You have offensive coordinator, O-line coach. It gets in an instance, it gets pretty high. Touchback for Chad Ryland. Ball will be placed at the 35-yard line for Carolina. Now, could they match the second scoring drive for Arizona? It's going back and forth. It's gone back and forth lately. 2 punts, score. You know, so it is. Mm-hmm. And then you know how are you feeding 90 dudes? You know who eat what? Like I think J.J. Watt said to maintain his physique. 1st and 10 for the Carolina Panthers. Is Kenny Pickett still in there? Yes, he is. No, he's not. That is not Kenny Pickett. It's a run to the left-hand side for A.J. Dillon. That's a first down. New quarterback alert for Carolina. It is Haynes King, the rookie out of Georgia Tech.
Ballum asking, does Ferris think a group of college or university kids was to play a U.S. college team in a charity or friendly match? The UK college team is cooked because the U.S. college team would have more training, along with food, what to eat and not eat. Yeah, I think anybody that tried to play without any training would probably get smoked.
Carolina had a wide open wide receiver. He just drops it. Unfortunately, number 86, Haynes King was Jasheem Reed, one-year man out of San Diego. Haynes King rolling out right or rolling out left was what? Stumbled a little, but he had a wide open man, and it just bounced off his bicep. More known for his running ability than his throwing ability, Haynes King. Drop back pass from shotgun. King looking down the middle. It's complete. 13 yards for number 35.
Yeah, DWeezy is right. Former O-line players often slim down drastically just because they don't have to maintain the diet to play. That's true. Am I friends with Bruno Guimaraes' wife? No. I don't know.
1st and 10 for Carolina. Drop back pass. Dumps it off. Another nice completion for Haynes King. A good introduction. Felipe Franks, the tight end out of Arkansas, former quarterback at the University of Florida. Like I said, King is more known for his legs. He led that Georgia Tech off running game Adelia where he would sacrifice his body just for 2 yards if it needed to be. But now in the NFL, he needs to play more quarterback. He needs to be more stationary. Yeah. Shotgun for Carolina. We have some motion. 3 receivers to the left. Drop back pass. King looking left. Throwing deep. Just misses his man, Malik Miga. Third and 6 for Carolina.
If a UK college team was to play a US college team in American football at MetLife Stadium, would it be a sellout? Ballum thinks yes.
Nice drop back pass for Haynes King. It's a first down for King in Carolina. Once again, John Mechie for 8 yards. Maybe. Probably the novelty of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Haynes King putting together a good drive for Carolina in his first introduction to semi-NFL football. Shotgun once again for Carolina. King dropping back. Play action. Looking down the middle. Incomplete. Tremendous coverage by Arizona. He was looking for Elijah Cooks, but there in coverage was big old number 35.
Ballum is thanking you for quirky facts by saying things like, he is from Arkansas. This player went to the Florida University. Because him in Europe doesn't know this.
Trying to find out that the man who with the coverage, but rosters haven't been updated. Empty set for Carolina. Drop back pass for King. King rolling right. He's using his feet. And he just slides. That'll be 2nd and 3. 2nd and 2 for Haynes King in Carolina. That's where he's dangerous, Adelia. When he's ready to go, I guarantee you his old school mentality at Georgia Tech where he was like, you know what? I can get 2 more yards. Yeah. But he decided to not sacrifice his body right away. Tremendous decision by Haynes King. Trying to find out his name was Delep, number 35. Where is he? Trying to find him.
I don't know.
I'll find him. First down for Carolina.
Okay.
Felipe Franks. That's a 2nd catch for him. Tremendous by Haynes King. Where's 35? I'm trying to find 35.
Yes, the simulation of the game data is very video game vibes. Absolutely.
I can't find this guy, Adelia. It's number 35.
Number 35 for...
Where?
For who?
Carolina, for Arizona.
Off Arizona? Okay, I'll see if I can find him.
Under center for King. Drop back pass. We got a play action rolling left. King. Wide open man. That is a touchdown. Carolina.
Touchdown Carolina. Okay.
J.C. Reed with the redemption. He dropped the ball for a first down, but he catches one for a touchdown.
What number did you say again, Ferris?
It's 35. His name was like Delp something. He had a tremendous coverage. Have you ever played soccer, do you?
I did play soccer.
On a football field?
On a football field with lines? No. I played soccer as a child. I didn't play on any sort of like stadium field or American football field. I played in a park. Okay, let me see here.
Oh, yeah, no, these rosters are not updated because they still have Jalen Thompson on this team, Adelia.
Okay.
And Jalen Thompson is a Raider.
Where are you getting the rosters from? Through the Fan Live thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Jalen Thompson's a Cowboy.
Okay. Let's see here. Box score. What was it? 35 Delp, you said?
Yeah, it was 35
for Arizona?
Delp. Yeah. Or just look, I'm trying to find Delp. I don't even see Delp.
I don't see number. The number 35 on Arizona is Kalen King.
That's what I'm saying.
There's an Elijah Culp. I'm looking at ESPN.com.
Oh, it is Culp. My bad. Culp, yeah.
Yeah, he's number 26.
I saw 35 on the screen. Was that wrong?
Some of the numbers might not be exactly accurate.
Okay, good. Because I was about to say, like...
All I'm saying...
What Culp? What number?
Culp. Elijah Culp, 26.
Okay, Culp.
While I'm asking if you're a cowboy, do you own a farm with cows and ducks?
No. Well, technically, yes. Not technically, yes. In the motherland, I do. We have a farm. We have cows. We have chickens, goats. I wouldn't say I'm a cowboy because cowboys do other stuff. Cowboys are like, you get on horses and like, corral cattle. You know what I mean? And do stuff like that. I'm more of a farmer. Farmer Ferris.
What's the name of the guy who you saw on the roster but is a Cowboy? Jalen Thompson?
Jalen Thompson.
He's not a Cardinal or a Panther anymore.
He's not a Cardinal anymore because number 34 on this roster, on the main roster, is Isaiah Oliver. Jalen Thompson's a Cowboy. While we wait for the game to come back, if you're watching it on the main feed on NBC, they're about to do an interview with Luke Kuechly, one of the greatest linebackers to grace God's green earth. What's in the motherland, D-Weezy? So what do you want from me? I don't own it. Our family has it. Well, had it for years. Still have it. Hopefully we still have it. Got a return for Arizona. Xavier Weaver for 26 yards.
Mm-hmm.
There he is, Luke Kuechly. He'll be in the booth for Netflix's broadcasts of the NFL games this year. So you will hear him literally on opening night, Adelia, for Netflix. He'll be doing the Australia game.
It says Calais Campbell on the defensive line on this roster too.
Yeah, no, he's a Raven.
Yeah.
Let me double check. Is that a new quarterback alert for the Arizona Cardinals? No, it's not. It's still Carson Beck. False start for Arizona. Adelia, maybe in the future, because I keep moving my head around, and it keep like, some people may not hear me when I talk. I may end up going back to the headset.
Okay.
With the mic. Yeah. Draw back pass, looking left, incomplete for the Cardinals. Looking for Xavier Weaver. Hopefully he's not going to do it easy in a way that, annoys people like Tony Romo did it. Because it ended up getting annoying afterwards. So he needs to, come in and out. He did a good, he was getting some good reps for the booth. Drop back pass for Carson Beck. Beck looking right. It's complete. But shy of the first down. Tremendous catch by big old number 82, Reggie Virgil, the rookie out of Texas Tech.
Yeah.
He was the Luke Kuechly was the color commentator for local Panthers broadcast with Anish Shroff for the Carolina Panthers. So there's that. So he got to learn more reps. Shotgun for Arizona. Back, dropping back, looking left. He's looking deep. Oh, almost complete, but a little bobble. But we have a flag on the play. He was looking for Reggie Virgil once again.
Kyler Murray's on this roster too. Pretty sure he's in Minnesota.
Yes, he is. There's Fox's number 2 man, Greg Olsen. If you really think about it, the Carolina Panthers, man, they're dominating the broadcasting booth. Greg Olsen was the number 1 man at Fox for 2 years. And then now he's the number 2 man because of Tom Brady. Luke Kuechly is the main man at Netflix. Mm-hmm. So the Carolina takeover of the world. Steve Smith.
Hey, BP113, thanks for subscribing.
Thank you.
Ballum asking, as it's been an hour or so, what is Ferris made of the rookies? Have they been up to speed or a little nervous as they are still new?
Running a run to the right for Xavier Knight, got about 5 yards. Rodney's favorite man, Jackson Kuwach, with the tackle.
Ferris, what have you made of the rookies?
They've looked good. You know, the two. Well, one we didn't see Jeremiah Love in this game because it's the Hall of Fame game, so we're gonna see him in game number 2. So Carson Beck has looked good, and as well as Haynes King, nice good drive for them. Those are the main rookies I've looked forward to, because the main rookie for Arizona is Jeremiah Love, and the main rookie for Carolina is, that's a run for Xavier Knight. Oh, we have a fumble!
Recovered, I think.
By who?
Fumbles and recovers. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It doesn't say recovered by Carolina.
Trying to get an update. We saw the fumble. And then a pile. It's recovered at the Carolina 34, but who got the ball back? It looks like Arizona got the ball back. Yep, Arizona got the ball back. It's another run to the right-hand side for Xavier Knight. Oh, no, that was Corey Kiner. 5 yards, but hey, yep, that happens when you fumble the ball. You get taken out. You know, it's a cutthroat business in the NFL, especially in preseason. You make one mistake, you're gonna get pulled. See if someone's better than you. But tremendous defense by the tremendous recovery by the Carolina Panthers. They gave up the long run, but Zachy Wheatley causing the fumble, but they just need to recover. Under center for Carson Beck. That's another run to the right-hand side. That's a first down.
That's another first down, yeah.
8 yards for Corey Kiner. Zachy Wheatley. It's Z-A-K-E-E. So Zachy. Right? It ain't Zach.
Zachy.
Or Zachy?
Something like that.
Because I want to make sure I get the brother's name right, you know, because for years people have never said my name right, and it's gotten to the point where it's gotten a little exhausting to correct people. Under center for Carson Beck. Motion. It's a run up the gut. No, bounces to the left-hand side. Corey Kiner once again 4 yards. Caleb Evans. And the main man in the middle, Jackson Kuechly with the tackle. Two-minute warning before halftime.
All right, let's use the 2-minute warning to play around with this a little bit. Put it on this. We'll click on him and we'll say POV. So this is his POV. Come on. I don't know who I clicked on. Jared Harrison Hunter, defensive end. Oh, we're going to this. Okay, we'll do this on here. Let's pick this dude. POV. See, you can do the POV cam. This is the POV cam.
Someone called you Angus? That's messed up.
That's messed up. What's the bird's eye camera? Oh, we're going back to this now. Let's go bird's eye camera on this guy, whose name is just a number. So they're in the huddle at the moment. This is a little weird. Some of these players, they don't have on the roster, I think. So they have their names just as numbers, and their numbers on their jerseys are double zeros. Because there's a couple of double zeros right there. This is weird. POV works a little bit, yeah. Angus says it was people who are stupid. Yes. So video game vibes with up close Adelia. Yeah, it just got some video game vibes for sure. because it is an animation, it isn't. Let's look at the bird's eye view. No, this is POV. I want the bird. What's this say? Fisheye. Oh, this is the fisheye view. This is just the POV view because they're standing so close. Come on, there we go. Well, here's this play. You can see inside the helmet. That's kind of cool.
Second and 6 for Arizona under center. Carson Beck.
There we go.
What? It's a run to the right-hand side. Corey Kiner. Nope, Xavier Knight. 2 yards. Caleb Evans. Bam, Martin Scott in there for the tackle. What a great look. What's your name, young man? My name's Bam. So that sounds amazing.
Yeah. Ballum will be back later. I expect within 20 minutes or so when I am back, score not to remain 14-14. Okay, Ballum. Thanks for stopping in.
What? That's a sack for Carolina. Carson Beck running around trying to find some space, but it was gobbled up by Jared Harrison Hunt. And he was on the hunt, Adelia.
Yes, he was.
Haynes King and Carson Beck were a part of the famous game a couple years ago where 8 overtimes, Adelia. Georgia Tech was up by 21 in the 4th quarter, and Georgia came back with a little help from a certain zebra here and there, but they went toe-to-toe. Good old Southern hate. You gotta love it. Out to kick the ball is Chad Ryland to take the lead. And he just sneaks it in for 3. I don't know if there's a kicking competition in Arizona, but Chad's looking good.
I don't know who the kicker is in Arizona.
I literally just said I told you it's Chad Ryland.
Oh, well, you said a kicking competition, which led me to believe that.
I said I don't know if there's a. I said I don't know if there is a kicking competition.
Yeah, well, I don't know who Chad Ryland is, but that was a decent field goal. What went wrong with the graphics here? 1 second. There we go. That's fixed.
Who the heck is downloading FIFA 23 on my account?
I can't answer that for you.
Or is that even my PS3? PS4.
All right, we've got a Super Bowl highlight again.
Honestly, Adelia, the player I really want to pan out for Carolina is Jackson Kuechly. I need him to pan out.
Okay.
Only because his name is Jackson Kuechly.
Okay.
I think Brodney agrees with me, but like Brodney's also like measured and was like, I don't care, but he kind of wants to as well. Breaking news out of New Orleans, Adelia.
Brock Rechsteiner?
Got suspended 6 games by the NFL.
For what?
I have no idea, but he's a Steiner.
I haven't seen anybody say why he got suspended for 6 games. That's a third of the season.
Yeah. But Adelia, if you add 3/4 to the season and then divide it by 3, and then take my 3/4
going,
and then take my 3/4, so it's really actually the entire season because he's gonna get cut.
Now is he
he's
brother or cousin?
No, he's his cousin. That's
Okay.
So Braun is
Rick's son, and
this is Scott's
this
son.
is Scott's son. Okay.
Yeah. He was a running back tight end. He was like a fullback tight end at like Arizona. No, at New Mexico, New Mexico.
What I saw earlier called him a wide receiver.
Yeah, I guess he didn't.
Caleb's saying like father like son on the roids. Do we know that? I don't think we know that.
6-game suspension is usually the one they give for steroid use. So
yeah, but they haven't said he's eligible to participate in all preseason activities. So
yeah, it's true.
I would feel like if it was that, he wouldn't be.
You know what, Adelia? It's actually there's more than one rookie on tonight on the broadcast.
Okay.
Haynes King, Carson Beck, we talked about, but also Mike Tomlin. Empty set for Haynes King. 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Drop back pass, and he just missed the NBC
broadcast.
Yep, John Mechie. Yeah, he is. It's his first official broadcast. Mike Tomlin.
Is he doing just studio work or is he doing commentary?
He's doing studio work. That role, that color commentary role, will always be Chris Collinsworth till the day he can't speak no more. Somehow, some way.
That's probably true.
Back pass for Haynes King. Looking down the middle. It's complete.
That was a good pass.
Jasim Reed. Jasim Reed, a nice bounce back. We have the hurry up for Haynes King. Drop back pass again for King. He's looking right. It's a completed ball to John Mechie. First down, Carolina. The tempo has sped up for Carolina. Once again, shotgun. Looking right. It's complete. James Mitchell tried to go out of bounds, but couldn't. The clock is still kicking. Carolina with one timeout.
King's on a roll? Yeah?
Yeah, he is. Saving that timeout. We have crossed the 50-yard line. King looking right again. It's complete. It's out of bounds. That's James Mitchell. Short of the first down, but the clock has been stopped. James Mitchell having himself a good first half. King, shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. He's, moving around, looking left. He got the first down. Missed tackle, still on his feet.
That was a good run.
They go number 15 for Carolina. Give him his credit. Jimmy Horn Jr. Yeah, Jimmy Horn. Finally, his name has been said. Shotgun once again. King dropping back. He's looking right. Just out for the outstretched hands of John Mechie. Clock is stopped. 20. Sorry, what's up with doing?
I was going to say, this thing does glitch every once in a while and look like the ball's being thrown the opposite direction of what it's actually been thrown. But it's doing pretty good so far, I think.
Yep. Clock stopped, 23 seconds. 2nd and 10. Can they get a touchdown, but at least they can muster up a field goal? Ball's at the 15. Shotgun once again. King. Touchdown. Oh, King misses Jimmy Horn Jr. He was wide open. A bad miss by Haynes King. A bad miss. King was wide open. Adelia, he was so wide open, he had time to break out the picnic table.
And that's why Haynes King is not the starter.
3rd and
Showing his
10,
rookie.
18 seconds. Dropping back. We got a flag. King's running around. He throws it away. It's caught, but at the line of scrimmage for Jimmy King. Oh, no. Jimmy Horn. I combined them.
Yeah.
But we have a flag on the play. Usually when it's thrown right away, it's either someone false started or it's offsides.
I believe it was an illegal shift, Ferris.
An illegal shift. Legal shift. I still don't. That's the one penalty I still don't understand. I don't know what an illegal shift really is.
I don't either.
It's 4th down. Does Dave Canales bring out the kicking unit, or does he say it's preseason? Who cares? Let's go for it. Nope, he's bringing out the kicking unit. This would have been, Adelia, a good end to the first half for Carolina, but because Haynes King missed that wide open Jimmy Horn Jr., it's kind of a letdown for the field goal. It's kind of a letdown. And it is right down Main Street for the Carolina Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Fitzgerald, the 2-year man out of Florida State. If you're here to watch Jeremiah Love for Arizona, you're not getting him. You're getting him in game number 2. The man was magical last year at Notre Dame. With 8 seconds left in the first half, it's 17 Carolina, 17 Arizona going into half. Unless we see something magical on this kick return, Adelia.
Maybe. We will see.
There's Jeremiah Love on the sideline with something stuffed up his nose. Is he sick? Did he get injured? Kendrick Bourne, Tyler Algiers, Isaac Siamalu, and Jeremiah Love, the big additions on the offense for the Arizona Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
It's a crowded backfield, Adelia. It's Jeremiah, Tyler Algiers, and James Conner. So how will that work? Ball is kicked away. Are they going to tell him to return it? Ball's in the end zone. Oh, juggled it up. It had to fall on it. Touchback, Arizona for Xavion Knight. Ball will be at the 35-yard line for Arizona. I begin by trying to say the Cardinals, but then I fall up and I mess up and try to say Carolina because CC.
Yeah, because CC.
Yeah.
Both start with the CAR.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it.
Shot of Marvin Harrison Jr. on the sideline. Questions are arising of his ability, Adelia, and questions are arising from that draft class, that wide receiver draft class he was in.
Mm-hmm.
And we take it into half. Probably gonna see a new quarterback in the second half for Arizona. Maybe a new quarterback for Carolina.
D.
We'll
Weezy
see.
saying Trey Benson too.
Trey Benson as well. Yeah. So it's a crowded backfield back there. Without further ado, we are at halftime. I want to go. Can I go get some food?
Yeah, we're gonna
I
take a
guess
quick break. We will be back. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Ferris will be back in just a minute. Looks like we are just underway in the third quarter. Looks like the thing muted itself again, so let me fix that. Interact. Get rid of this. Yep, we're just underway in the third quarter here. I'll try to do some play-by-play, I guess. While Ferris is on his way back. Let's see. We had a 65-yard kick from the touchback for Arizona. That's a pass. That's out of bounds, maybe? No? Pass short, right, to Weaver. Ran out of bounds at the 29 for 9-yard pickup. My play-by-play thing is not telling me what the play-by-play is. All right. Looks like another run there for Arizona. Zaki Knight, maybe? Or Xavion Knight, excuse me, for 4 yards. Here we go. Next play.
You did good, kid. You did good.
Thank you.
Xavion Knight, 4-yard gain to the right-hand side. But we had a penalty for encroachment on Carolina.
That's a dumb penalty. Ferris was not late. I'd like to point out Ferris was not late. Caleb.
1st and 5.
I was letting him finish his food. First and 5, okay.
Arizona under center, Carson Beck. Still in the game.
I'm surprised Carson Beck's still in the game.
Rolling out right, it's completed pass for Arizona. 16 yards to Jamison Gears. On the tackle, big number 33, Robert Rochelle. We have a false start on Arizona. 1st and 15. Still trying to see an update on the graphics.
It's falling behind.
There it is, the 1st and the 15.
Just got the okay that we can keep the video on demand up after this, which is good because you usually can't do that on Creator Sports stuff. So
run to the left-hand side. There's the penalty on Corey Kinnear, but then Corey Kinnear got 4 of those 5 yards back. Jackson Kuwach and Incum with the tackle.
So we're at 2nd and 12.
Yes, we are. He's second and 11 because he got 4 yards, but
yeah, I agree.
Little kinks in the system. Drop back pass, looking right. It's complete. Corey Kinnear. But we have a penalty, offensive holding on Arizona.
We have Willem Billy in the chat saying, I love football. Well, we love football too.
I love football as well. Drop back pass for Carson Beck. He looking left. He got a completed ball to Reggie Virgil. Getting back some of those yards from the hold. Had a good year last year with Texas Tech winning the Big 12, making the college football playoff. Unfortunately, losing to Oregon in a defensive standoff. But Texas Tech, the Red Raiders, looking good.
Appreciate whoever just subscribed. Thanks for getting us to 555.
Arizona lining up. We're in shotgun. Drop back pass for Dart. It's complete.
Jags AFC champs this year, Billy is asking. I'm not sure about that one.
Chance.
They have a chance. They have a good chance. But I don't know. I kind of feel like there might be a little second year Liam Cohen regression. I hope not for Jags fans' sakes, but
I don't mess around with Jags fans, man. They scare me, bro.
Yeah.
They defend something that's given them zero love in their entire life. The way they defend that team. Drop back pass for Carson Beck. He's looking left, and the ball is deep. It's complete. No, it's incomplete. He's looking for Reggie Virgil.
Look, I'll say this for the Jags fans. They've got a team that hasn't given them very much goodwill over the years. And Liam Cohen last year came in and did something that I think before the season I would have thought was unthinkable, which has made them into a really good team in his first year as a head coach. So I give him total credit. And yeah, Billy's right. He pulled the Jags back after the terrible Texans loss. So I've just seen so many coaches over the years have a good first season, and then that second season comes and it's just a little bit not as good. And I don't want that to happen to them because I think the Jags fans do deserve a lot of
Liam Cohen once again from that tree, Adelia, that famous tree, that McVay tree.
Sean McVay. Yeah, he's put together quite a coaching tree.
His last 4 offensive coordinators have been head coaches.
Yep.
It's Kevin O'Connell, Liam Cohen, and Mike LaFleur.
That's 3.
And there was a guy. Yeah, and there's a 4th one. I just don't remember the 4th one's name.
Okay. Billy saying fair. Doug Peterson had the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope for much better things for Liam Cohen than Doug Peterson had, for sure.
Their new offensive coordinator in LA. His name is Nathan Shieldhouse, former quarterback for the University of Illinois. He
was in the running to get jobs.
Multiple, him and this youngster named Grant Udazik, who's the offensive coordinator in Jacksonville. Actually, Udazik is like 33, Adelia.
Yeah.
Or 31 or something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Cleveland was in love with him. They just couldn't pull the trigger. I don't know why. Either they did and he said no to them, or they didn't pull the trigger at all. So they went from wanting the youngest coach in NFL history to hiring a almost 70-year-old. So
Who's
we'll see how
Cleveland's
that
coach
goes.
now? Todd Monken?
Todd Monken.
Oh, that's just a highlight. I was like, is that a touchdown? No, that's a highlight.
I was just highlights of Larry Fitzgerald.
No, it was a highlight from the Super Bowl. They keep showing us highlights
okay.
from the Super Bowl. You're referring to the NBC broadcast, probably.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate everyone for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Carolina under center. I believe it's still Haynes King out there.
What?
It's a pitch out to the left. Going nowhere for Carolina.
Yeah. Monken seems like the right choice for the Browns, but he is in a bad situation.
Fumble! Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I was ahead. I apologize.
Ferris,
My apologies.
you know what broadcast you're supposed to be doing the play-by-play off of.
I know.
So who fumbles on this play?
The running back who just lost the yard, Tyrus.
Tyus,
with the fumble.
recovered by the Cardinals.
Yep, number 34, Isaiah Oliver. It
Okay.
was caused by number 30. No, that's not number 30.
Again, for anybody who's just joining us, this is some technology through the Creator Sports Network and Fan Live that we're trying out for the first time tonight. We are trying out streaming a different way for the first time tonight, too. So if there's any sort of technical difficulties or anything going on, do feel free to point them out. It would really help us out a lot. And this technology from the Creator Sports Network and Fan Live, not
Corey
perfect.
Kinnear with the 1 yard loss.
They've got rosters that are not complete. You'll see players out there wearing 00, no name. If we were to click on them, their name would be numbers. That's because they're not on the rosters in the computer. So we're doing the best we can.
Third. Anthony Tyus the third with the fumble, unfortunately. Draw back
Yeah.
pass for Carson Beck. He's looking left. Oh no, that's Keenan Slovis. He was looking for Reggie Virgil, and he got it for 10 yards. New quarterback alert. Keenan Slovis, the former USC quarterback by way also of Pittsburgh University, the man before Kenny Pickett. Or was he the man after Kenny Pickett?
I was going to say, I didn't know the man before Kenny Pickett was in the league, but what do I know about Pitt football? Nothing.
Corey, 3 yards up the gut. Big tackle for Isaiah Smith, the rookie out of SMU. Trying to make a roster here, man. They're trying to make a roster. SMU had a good year last year as well. They were in the running to winning the ACC. Made the college football 2 years ago. Made the college football playoff. That's a run to the left for Corey Kinnear, 5 yards. Bam Martin Scott. What a name for a linebacker.
That's a great
Bam
name.
Martin Scott.
It's a great name for a linebacker.
Jackson Harrison Hunt.
Bobby Bonds' dad, wore 00 when he played for the St. Louis Cardinals baseball team. Angus is telling us.
It's a completed ball for Keenan Slovis.
Barry Bonds' dad, not Bobby Bonds' dad. That would make more sense to me.
19 yards for Xavier Weaver. Bobby was his dad. Bobby Bonds was the dad.
Yeah, but Angus's original post said Bobby Bonds' dad. But he meant Barry Bonds' dad. He corrected it.
On the tackle, Bam Martin Scott. And Damani Richardson. That's a run to the right. .3 yards. Martin Scott again with the tackle.
Who are our Super Bowl picks? Billy is asking.
She's gonna go with the Broncos.
Yep.
Honestly, if they don't make the Super Bowl, it's a colossal failure. Rolling out right for Slovis, incomplete pass to Rivaldo Fairweather. I'm going.
Who doesn't make the Super Bowl?
If the Rams don't make,
oh yeah, if the Rams don't make it to the Super Bowl, it's colossal.
It's a colossal failure. So I'm gonna go Rams. And then Rams.
Looks like we had offensive holding on that last pass. 10 yards enforced at the Carolina 9. So they're at second and 17 now.
Yep, ball's back at the 19. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the Broncos. You guys literally just were an injury to Bo Nix away from making it. I'm going Rams Broncos. Slovis drops back pass.
I'm
sure. Right.
Sacked. Yeah. I'm sure that the Seattle Seahawks would, I almost said Supersonics, the Seattle Seahawks fans would disagree with me, but I think the Broncos would have beaten the Seahawks in the Super Bowl, given the way that game went. Yeah. Billy saying, I want the Rams to wind up like the 2011 Eagles dream team, not make the playoffs. I think that's unlikely, but would be very funny.
Yeah.
Just because of the division they play in, who knows how San Francisco's going to be. Arizona's not good. Seattle's in the division, though, right?
Yep. Corey Kinnear right up the gut.
I mean, if Seattle and LA, not LA, but San Francisco are really good and LA struggles a little bit, maybe they don't slip into a wild card spot, but
tackled by Isaiah Simmons and Zachy Wheatley. Simmons trying to stick with a team, facing the team that drafted him in the top 10, the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals for a solid 3 years, Adelia, said, let's just draft the most athletic player in the draft and just fit them to the team.
Right.
And it did not work.
No.
Chad Ryland for the field goal. It's good.
It's good.
For Ryland.
Derek saying if Donald comes back, that defense will have 90 sacks. Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Oh, okay. Ferris will be right back. Getting good analytics stuff from the thing. This is the first time we've ever tried streaming through OBS, so there's a few like little things. Meant the Hall of Fame game. Who's gonna win this game? I think it's a little hard to tell who's gonna win this game so far. It's very close, this game. Angus saying, I quit following the NFL sometime in the 90s until 2 years ago again. Do not have a favorite team. I was born in Denver. Well, a Denver suburb called Aurora. But I will always have the Denver sports teams as my favorite teams. Except in soccer. My favorite team in soccer is obviously Arsenal. But Ferris does not have headphones on, so we'll give him a moment. Oh, there he is. Ferris, who do you think is going to win this game?
Well, Arizona.
Arizona?
Yeah. Because here's the thing, right? It's more about the scheme, right? It's more about the scheme. So this scheme against vanilla defenses. When I mean scheme, I mean this is Mike LaFleur, who comes from the Shanahan. He's one of the Shanahan McVay. He's one of the ones that crossed over. Shanahan McVay. So he's seen both offensive stuff. So against vanilla defenses, this offense can put at least 20 to 25 points against vanilla. That's why, the Mike McDonald has to be more exotic with his defense because he has to fight Sean McVay and Kyle Shanahan in the same division. So he has to be more exotic with his defense. So I'm going to go with Arizona.
Okay. I'll go Carolina just for some counterpoint, but who knows what this is going to be.
Definitely like, Carolina to win. So I can say Jackson Kuechly once again.
Angus saying, I've driven by Aurora plenty of times, used to travel on I-70 to eastern Utah. Yeah, you will definitely go right by Aurora if you take I-70. My dad actually owned an auto repair business for many, many years, my whole life, basically, right off of 6th Avenue near Colfax, which is right by I-70, so...
Good return by Jimmy Horn Jr. for 26 yards.
Absolutely.
Carolina 27. With the tackle, BJ Ojulari. Say it with your chest. As we stands with 4:37 left in the third quarter, Arizona 20, Carolina 7. Can Carolina match this scoring drive? At least get 3 points. Also, towards these ends of these games, like the backups, either they stop playing or, something, bad.
Yeah.
Tyus with the run, right up the gut for 3 yards. Austin Keys with the tackle. So does Bear fandom? I got a question about that, right? Like when you're born in like a city, like a state with like a major football team, like the Chicago Bears, right?
Yeah.
And it's in Chicago. Does that fandom reach the entire state of Illinois, or just the Chicago and the Chicago surrounding areas?
Billy asking a question first. He says he dropped in late. Was Beck genuinely good?
Yes, he was. He was. Ties to the left for 2 yards.
I find that I can use Denver as an example.
Yes, Denver, exactly.
We only have professional sports teams in Denver when it comes to Colorado. Yeah. So if you're a Colorado sports fan, you generally become a fan of the professional sports teams in Denver. I'm sure that some of them might be different if there were other teams closer in like a state that's near the border where somebody in Colorado lives or something, but like we're surrounded by states that don't have professional teams. Now colleges are different. Colleges are definitely different, where you're going to support the team you grew up supporting, or you're going to support the team that
Adelia update,
you went to the school for.
Haynes King scrambling, but is wiped out by an offensive holding. King running for his life.
Yeah. Like, I have friends that grew up fans of the University of Colorado, even though they didn't live in Boulder and they didn't go there. If you grew up in the northern part of Colorado, you're probably a fan of the University of Northern Colorado or CSU, which is in Fort Collins. If you grew up all the way on the other side of the mountains in like Grand Junction or something, you might be more of a fan of Utah because you're closer to Utah. So it depends.
What about the Service Academy, Air Force?
Air Force, Colorado Springs, that's definitely Air Force Academy territory. So it's all about where you grow up, really. And like still, you can grow up somewhere where there are a lot of professional sports teams and still not feel an affinity to them and choose different ones that you do like. Like you, who grew up in California and is a fan of all the New York sports teams.
Oh, I'm just a hater.
You're not just a hater. There are people like you out there.
What's going on, man? It's not working.
What's not working?
I'm trying to pull my, the freaking tabs. Trying to fix the tabs. Tabs are messing with me right now.
Okay, I gotta figure this thing out. Don't know if I can adjust this while we're on air.
Tonight.
Yeah, we're still in the TV timeout.
Okay, I can't adjust this while we're live. It's telling me our bitrate is too high for the recommended settings for YouTube. So we'll have to adjust that next time we do something like this.
Lead pass for Haynes King, rolling out left. Off of the play action. Caught for 7 yards. Elijah Culp. Tackle number 88.
Angus says baseball teams coverage can go a long way. Also,
Casey
and
Washington.
be spotty in areas, especially minor league cities with their connection to major league cities. That's true. I grew up watching Atlanta Braves baseball, even though I grew up in Denver, because it was on
the Superstation.
the Superstation, TBS.
Yeah. So run to the right for Tyus. Trying to get back some good grace from the coaching staff off of that fumble. Got about a yard.
Derek saying King is in rhythm and looking good. Baby hands needs to be worried. Is that like all anybody knows about Kenny Pickett? Is his hands are small?
Yeah, his hands are small and he wears 2 gloves. But we can't call him two gloves because there's already Teddy 2 gloves.
Who's Teddy 2 gloves?
Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh.
Yeah, Teddy just wore them. He would just wear them, right? And people so it then became his kind of his brand. Tyus right up the gut. Nothing. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Had nowhere to go.
Mm-hmm.
Good tackle by number 96 on Arizona. Arnomic Williams.
I gave them some feedback on the scoreboard math, not mathing. And they said, good feedback. We'll look into this. Remember when it was 1st and 15 and he gained 4 yards, but it said he gained 3?
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Drop back pass for Haynes King. Got 7 yards. Once again to Casey Washington. Elijah Culp with the tackle.
What's up, Coach? Thanks for joining us. Everybody should go subscribe to Sip to Tally Films. Great channel.
Mm-hmm. Proper coach.
Yep.
He has sent kids to Division I schools, Adelia.
Mm-hmm.
You know when NCAA football came out, when it came out, was it 2024?
Okay.
We played that game.
Mm-hmm.
In that game, 4 of Coach's kids from his high school team were in that game. I think
Cool. That's cool.
2 of them, no, 1 of them was in Vanderbilt, which is, football aside, Adelia, academic-wise,
Yeah.
shout out to that kid.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them were at South Florida, I think, Coach. And then there's a 4th kid. I don't remember the school, but
2 Vandy, 2 USF.
there it is. Okay, so okay, I got so 2 Vandy, 2 USF.
For anybody wondering what these highlights are, they are from the Super Bowl last year. While we're in TV timeouts, they're showing us highlights from the Super Bowl last year.
End of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, well, it's still a TV timeout because it's the end of the 3rd quarter.
I just wanted to give them the update. It's the end of the 3rd quarter. As it stands, Arizona 20, Carolina 17. We'll see if Carolina can take the lead or tie it. And then, at the end of the 4th quarter, that's when the 3rd, 4th stringers come in. So anything can happen. Anything.
Yeah,
But yeah, man, sending 2 kids to Vanderbilt, regardless of sports, it's one of the best institutions academic wise in all of college football, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why, Adelia, when James Franklin, former Penn State head coach, He won 9 games at Vanderbilt back-to-back years.
Yeah.
You're like 9 games. You know, like, oh, 9 games. At most institutions, you're like, that's not, is that like winning 9 games at Alabama is a disgrace. Winning 9 games at, Ohio State or Michigan, you get pissed off.
Winning 9 games at Nebraska is welcomed now, but still pisses the state off.
Yeah, because there was a guy who won 9 to 10 games a year for 4 straight years, and they were like, get him out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Angus saying Vanderbilt has built a powerhouse college baseball team.
Yeah, they're one of the best college baseball teams in the nation. That is true. Yeah, there was a moment, while the animation is trying to update, there was a moment in my high school years or like early college years.
Here we go. Oh, that was
drop
a
back
good
pass,
play.
rolling right.
Great play.
That's complete by Haynes King. 22 yards. And that's Corey Perscoen, number 40. Got to give him credit where credit is due. Caleb Perscoen, a 1-year man out of Mississippi.
Yeah, see, like Billy coming in with a super chat. Thank you very much, Billy.
Billy.
Says,
Thank you, Billy.
what are your thoughts on Travis Hunter and how much should he play?
He should play wide receiver. He's a better wide receiver than cornerback. He's very shown at rolling right for Haynes King. He rolling right. He passes the ball to Tyus. That's a touchdown for Anthony Tyus III. Bounce back from the fumble. He gets the touchdown. Trying to keep a job in this league. Yeah, it's very clear that very clear, Adelia, that the alleged number 1 corner in NFL history doesn't know how to develop corners.
Who would that be?
That's Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders. He developed a player in Travis Hunter, though, who is dynamic, whether he's playing corner or wide receiver. He's just much better at the wide receiver position, in my opinion. I watched a lot of Colorado football while Travis Hunter played there. Yeah, I'd say that he's better at the wide receiver position for sure. Yeah, Prime. My brain is not working today, Coach. My apologies for forgetting who Deion Sanders would be.
And honestly, I generally think there was a lot of it was a lot of just raw talent by Travis. Yeah, there's some coaching, but at the end of the day, like that offense was up and down. It was a lot of deep routes and you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
As it stands with 14-20 in the fourth quarter, Carolina 24, Arizona 20. But
thanks for subscribing, Charles Green. Appreciate you.
Shout out to you, Charles. So yeah, you drafted a wide receiver at number 3 overall, I think. Number 2 overall.
Yeah.
And you know what? Nowadays, that's not that bad. You know what I mean? Here's the thing too, is Jamar Chase went 5, Kyle Pitts went 4. If you draft a receiver at 3 or 2, it's it's not that bad. But you thought you were drafting this 2-way player at 2. But the NFL is not kind to 2-way players. It's just not happening. And here's the thing too, here's the thing that also pisses me off, right? Charles Woodson wasn't a wide receiver. He wasn't a wide receiver.
Right.
He wasn't. He played wide receiver in college because they wanted that 2-way BS nonsense. Because at that point, no defender got the Heisman ever. And I think that's not cool. That's just them not knowing what football is. So they made him play receiver, and he returned kicks and punts. That's what he did. But when he came to the NFL, the Raiders weren't like, you know what, Charles, you're going to play wide receiver. No, you're playing corner. We're not doing this 2-way nonsense. We don't do that in the NFL. You can't do it.
I think that they do need to pick a position for Travis Hunter. I think it should be wide receiver, but who knows what they're going to do. D-Weezy says, I never gave much weight to stats in the preseason, but I like the decision-making out of King. And he also says, you can survive a busted top 10 pick at any position, not quarterback. That's true. I think that how you feel about this, Ferris, that Haynes King, if he has a good preseason, might cement himself as the backup over Kenny Pickett.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the backup roles, they can churn on a dime. You can get churned on a dime. It's what it is. Billy, I'm with you, Billy. He does. He feels like a unicorn. And you know what? Try it.
Yeah.
Try it. You know, why not try it? But 20-year
like
career?
They did try it, though.
Yeah, but then he got hurt.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Then he got hurt. They tried it, then he got hurt. So people were like, don't try it because he got hurt. You know what I mean? Because they assume if he only played one side of the ball, he wouldn't have gotten hurt. But it's NFL, man. You know, you're going to get hurt. So
yeah,
try it, see how it is. It may work for a couple of years, but it's not going to be you're not going to be a 10-year, 15-year NFL vet playing two-way. It's just not going to happen.
No. They'll burn him out if they play him on both sides.
Hole 4 yards from the left-hand side. Jackson Kuechly with the tackle.
Yeah, it was a non-contact injury, nothing to do with endurance. I'm not talking about endurance. I'm just talking about wear and tear on the body from playing both sides of the ball. Can make it so that you get non-contact injuries because your ankle, your knee, your whatever just gives up.
That's also a good point as well. Slovis dropping back. Looking left. Slovis deep. It's complete. 27 yards. For Wallace. Harrison Wallace, I believe.
Harrison Wallace, okay.
Some of these numbers are not updated.
Yeah, I've brought that to their attention.
Yep. Harrison Wallace III, the rookie man out of Mississippi. To run up the gut for Arizona. Elijah Hole for 9 yards.
Good run. There's also a connection between turf fields and non-contact injuries, 100%.
Yeah, man, like after the World Cup, you know, a lot of the NFL players, they saw like, hey, man, they're allowed to play on grass. Why not just keep the grass and let us play? And a lot of NFL players saw their teams who hosted World Cup games, saw them rip out the grass. Like Falcons players pointed out, like, just keep it. Arthur Blank pulled it out. Giants fans, especially Jermaine Illuminor, who, not funny enough, who knows about the grass fields in Europe because he's British. Funny enough. So Jermaine Illuminor is British, so he knows about the grass fields, and he wants MetLife Stadium to keep the grass. But he literally 2 days after the World Cup, that's 5 yards for Elijah Hole once again. I believe that's Elijah Garcia and Jackson Kuechly with the tackle.
Yeah.
Like 2 days after the World Cup final.
There's a reason why FIFA made them put in grass for the World Cup, and it's because they didn't want anyone playing on turf. So.
Evan Hole, not Elijah.
Evan Hole. Okay.
No, that also too, like the union, in like the FIFA Pro Union. It's in every league. They stipulate it's got to be grass. Has to be grass. That's why even the cheapest teams, Adelia, in Europe play on grass. Like there's this team in Spain, Adelia. You have to roll up to the game and buy. They are old and they are cheap. There's no online tickets. You got to go to the stadium and buy. Their stadium is breaking down. Casey Keller actually played for them. Slovis dropping back. He's looking for Rivaldo Fairweather. It's complete. Fairweather got 8 yards on that play. Sorry.
DBZ saying it's all about money. Turf fields mean events outside of football in the off season. Billy saying Jags have a grass as a bottom market team. I am with the NFL players that are pissed with playing on turf. 100%.
Absolutely. So it's this team called Rayo Vallecano in Spain, Adelia. Like
I know who Rayo Vallecano is.
Oh yeah. They are like calling them broke and cheap is a compliment.
Yeah.
Like that's how bad they have grass.
Yes, it's
they have
mandated.
Yep.
Mandated.
It's mandated. The NFL Players Union.
Oh, that was
Dropping back, looking right. Slovis. Ooh, incomplete for Xavier Weaver. Weaver bouncing off the ground. The NFL Players Association is a joke. They're a joke.
Yeah.
Like beyond things. Like they are beyond jokes. Like seriously, it makes me laugh. Their existence makes me laugh. Because one, they were created not because they
Ferris.
It went in. It looked like it was out, but it was in. Chad Ryland sneaks it in.
We haven't seen it yet.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong screen.
I don't think you should have that broadcast up, Ferris.
That's better though. Sorry.
But that's how we know it went in, because that animation certainly didn't. Angus and Cleveland will be building a new stadium, which means that we will go from 16 grass fields in the NFL to 15 grass, 17 artificial. I don't know what they're going to do with the new stadium they're proposing to build in Denver, too. Like, I don't even know if Denver is a turf field or not now.
So. And here's to Adelia. Those grass fields, they declare themselves as grass fields, but they have this like weird, like, oh, we're this Aruba grass turf hybrid. So that's not grass.
Yeah.
You've put some turf in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what, you know, a lot of people hate Notre Dame, justifiably so. But as it stands in the fourth quarter at 10-19, it's Carolina 24, Arizona 23. They were the only team, one of the rare teams in college football that they did grass. And then there is this. I don't think it's an old wives' tale because I think it's true. I think they actually did this. So like, towards the later part of the year, because they had grass, they would allow the grass to grow a little bit longer than it would be permitted to grow because they had to there's parameters, but the groundskeeper would let it grow. And like college football players would say, like, we wouldn't be able to run as fast on the Notre Dame grass in November and December because they let it grow a little bit longer. So yeah, it was pretty funny. Yeah, Chicago's getting a new stadium.
Angus says, I typed that, Ferris, as you spoke.
Oh.
A lot of the grass fields are mixed.
Yeah.
You could also seed it so it was thicker later in the year. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what Notre Dame would do. It was actually a big story when Notre Dame says we're moving over to turf. Like everyone was like, that's the last of the old vestigials of college football, because now most of the teams, like there's like 140 teams, Adelia, and 140 of them all have turf. They're all turf fields. They don't do grass no more.
Yep.
Yeah. And when they say it's grass, like Angus and me said, it's like this bullshit mixture that it's not even like organic to this world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's the Players Association's fault. They're a joke.
Yeah.
Leadership's a joke. They're all a joke. All of them. And I like Dominic Foxworth. He seems like a nice guy. But like he was one of like the main player reps and like presidents when he was a player. And like you did nothing, bro. Like you didn't fight. You know what I mean? Like, because here's the thing too, they're still scared. We're kicking off with Chad Ryland. I'll talk about it when J-Seam Reed. Nice return for J-Seam. 25 yards. Tackled by Reggie Virgil. Wide receiver on crime. They're still scared of 85 or 83, where they went on strike and everyone picked replacement players, and people still showed up for the NFL because they showed up for the NFL brand. The reason these spring leagues don't work, Adelia, because Denver Broncos fans don't want to watch Dallas Renegades games.
Right.
But they'll watch if those Dallas Renegade players were in Denver Broncos gear.
Right.
You know what I mean? So players are scared. They are scared.
Yeah. Billy saying grass is a big deal, and the 49ers are moving their practice facility. There is a lot of correlation.
Yeah, dude, the Niners thing is pretty crazy. Like, they're always injured. They've been injured a lot these past couple of years.
Yep.
And sometimes, Adelia, let's say even if it's not a correlation, psychologically people think there's a correlation, so you have to move to break the psychological hold that area has.
Yeah.
Just move it. They used to practice in Dublin. That was their training camp. It was in Dublin. But the problem is their stadium's in Santa Clara, so they want something close there. But you know, but the mayor and the team owner hate each other. So we'll find out.
Angus saying Tottenham has both grass and artificial. There is a second tray of pitch substance on hand. Okay. And D-Weezy saying cleanse the bad juju.
Yeah, I generally think, Adelia, at the end of the day, I think it's psychological. They think it's a correlation, so they get scared and then they get hurt, and then it's just sometimes it's like you get hurt in your head. Sometimes you even if there's no because they did a study and said there's no actual correlation, but psychologically there is. So you need to leave. You need to leave, man. First and 10 for Arizona. No, it's Carolina. Trying to push up their lead with 10 minutes left in this game.
Yep.
Looks like Haynes King's going to get the entire second half to himself.
Maybe. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. We'd really appreciate it.
I'm about to smash down some of this chicken and rice afterwards.
Yeah.
It's a run to the right. New running back alert for Carolina. It's Miles Davis, the running back out of Utah State. A good tackle at number 93 of Arizona. Cam Horsley. A one-year man out of Boston College. Drop back pass. It's a run play for Miles Davis. Once again, that's 4 yards. Horsley with another tackle. But this time he was joined by number 49 of Arizona, Cameron Robertson.
D-Weezy says the only thing that will keep Pickett on the roster is dead cap hit of $4 million.
Also, too, nowadays you need to have 3 quarterbacks. After what happened with San Francisco a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Davis once again. Oh, that's a long run for 36 yards for Miles Davis. Finally brought down. But number 28 for Arizona, Elijah Jones, the cornerback out of Boston College. That's the second Boston College reference of the stream, Adelia. And you know who else went to Boston College, Adelia?
Who?
Hall of Famer Luke Kuechly. Yes, there it is.
I Luke Kuechly, but I second-guessed myself.
The mathematician himself. But that's how you steal a roster spot right there in the running back room. Miles Davis showing the speed. Haynes King passing it short again to Davis. Got 5 yards. Elijah Culp with the tackle.
Angus with a super chat saying, I listened to Miles Davis earlier today.
Wydett Williams Jr., the rookie, in there for the tackle as well. I love Miles Davis.
Derek saying, I will never forget the Panthers drafted Luke and I screamed, who?
Oh, no, yeah. See, you know what? Usually, Adelia, because drafts are crapshoots, right, Adelia? You don't know what the hell. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Tyus to the left-hand side got 1 yard. Tackled by Shahar and Williams. There's only 2 dudes ever, Adelia, where I put my name on them and they've panned out. It was Luke Kuechly, when he was drafted, I was like that's a player. That's a top 10 player because I knew about the guy he replaced at Boston College. So the guy he replaced at Boston College his name was Mark Herzlich. Unfortunately he got cancer his last year at Boston College. He was one of the best linebackers in all of Boston in all the drop back pass. Incomplete. Haynes King was looking for Jimmy Horn. Herzlich became the starting linebacker for the Giants in the Giants' second Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew about Herzlich, and Herzlich, when they would talk about Boston College, he'd be like, there's this linebacker there now that you guys need to watch out for. The guy who replaced me, his name is Luke Kuechly. You need to watch him. So I started watching a lot of Boston College football because of, and I watched him decapitate somebody a bit. And I'm like, holy snap. And it's not even that he decapitated somebody, is he got there before the ball even he knew the play. And the kick is good for Carolina, improving their lead to 27. No, improving their lead to 4.
No.
4. It's 4 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
You said that's what I'm saying no to.
With 6:53 left in the fourth quarter, Carolina 27, Arizona 3. Now let me finish my story. So watch out. So he was like already there. His like him hitting somebody. Oh, that's all cool and well. I've seen linebackers who can hit people. Like, Tay Crowder, Alec Ogletree, they hit people and it was like wonderful. But he knew the play. He was right there. He knew it right away. He was flying all over the field. I'm like, yo, this dude is something. And I said, this dude's the dude. And I said, y'all watch out for this dude. And I put my name on him. And he's a Hall of Famer. I'm happy about it. I've only done that with 2 dudes, Adelia. It was him and Patrick Mahomes. That's it. Like when everybody
I'm very mad that Patrick Mahomes panned out.
Yeah, a lot of people are. It's always pissed me off about the revisionism about him. It was like, I don't know why the Chiefs signed him. He's too raw. You need to make sure he pans out. I don't think he's probably not going to be this great.
I think it worked out for them.
I think it worked out for the Chiefs, absolutely. But these dipwads who be like, oh, I've always thought he was going to be this great. No, you didn't. Me, I was like, that guy's the truth. Because I watched, it was actually in a loss, Patrick Mahomes. He lost this game, which is hilarious. It was Oklahoma, Texas Tech, Baker Mayfield and him. I think the score was like 63-50 something. Like it was a shootout. Nobody was playing defense. He was the total offense for Texas Tech. Nobody else. It was him. Usually in those schemes, those quarterbacks don't pan out because the system is the star. Graham Harrell, Davis Webb, they threw for 5,000 yards in that scheme. It's the air raid Mike Leach scheme. Patrick Mahomes was the system. I'm like, yo, that's the kid. He was my quarterback too, behind Deshaun Watson. I said him and Watson are going to pan out. They're going to pan out. I don't know why Mitchell Trubisky's quarterback 1. That makes no sense. Him and Watson. I was almost right on both of them. Almost. Then one of them's a goddamn criminal. And the other one is Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, let's go to the chat. Billy says, what do you think of the crazy running back contracts that happened recently? Unless you are Derrick Henry, seems like a bad investment.
I don't agree. Not with those 2 guys who got the money. Because I think Bijan Robinson
Gibbs and Bijan are very good.
It makes sense. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Angus pointing out that Doug Flutie went to Boston College.
Yes, he is. Yes, he did. The famous Hail Flutie. Fortunately, it was against the University of Miami, so I no longer care about that.
And Billy also saying Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen had a bunch of haters too. They still do, I think.
They definitely do still, to this day. Josh, I never thought was gonna pan out. Ball's kicked away. Harrison Wallace, 29 yards. Nice tackle by Devonta Smith and Casey Washington. Not the Philadelphia Eagles, Devonta Smith.
You and me both, but I never lived in Lawrence, Kansas.
I would be more, annoyed about, Rock Chalk Jayhawk if I lived in Lawrence, Kansas. Actually, no, you wouldn't. You'd be very excited because you live in Lawrence, Kansas. You need to see Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
Yeah.
Slovis.
Go ahead,
Futterberg. Oh, no, I was tackled by Futterberg. That was to Reggie Virgil. I apologize. Interrupt you, Adelia. Continue.
I don't remember what I was gonna say. It's late.
Oh. All I heard was Ferris, so I was like, did I interrupt you or I was confused?
I was gonna ask you a question. Now I can't remember what it was.
Oh, okay.
I'm much more annoyed by hearing about the University of Nebraska because I live here than I am about the Chiefs, to be perfectly honest.
Well, that's because you're from Colorado.
But I don't care about any of the Colorado college teams.
Yeah. Well, like
I never had one of them like adopted and picked as my team. I never went to one of those schools like we were talking about earlier.
You know what's great about that? There was a period where the University of Colorado had a pipeline to LA. It was like every year they had like 4 or 5 LA kids on their football team every recruiting cycle.
I just find the rivalry between those two schools to be so funny. We had a friend, I've told this story to you before, who bought a Chevy Colorado pickup truck to go to, and he was going to go to a Nebraska game. So he had them remove the plate that said Colorado on the truck because
I don't want to get vandalized.
He didn't want it to get vandalized. Like, that doesn't scream inviting, welcoming environment to me.
Nope.
Dweezy saying, all that Matt Rule talk, so glad to be done with that. He's the best coach they've had in a while here. And that's all I'll say. He's gotten more out of that team than anyone has in a while.
In a while, I agree. Like after Mike Riley and Scott Frost, yeah. But I'm saying like Bo Pelini was definitely better than him.
Bo Pelini was a decade ago.
Yeah.
So.
But after Bo Pelini, it was Mike Riley, right?
I gotta look up the whole lineage.
Bring back Tom Osborne.
No, do not do that.
Just roll him out in his wheelchair and tell him to call some plays.
That man was my congressman for a while.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, it was Bo Pelini, but Bo Pelini left the job in 2014. That's 12 years ago.
Yeah, so it was after.
And it was Mike Riley for 2015 through 2017, Scott Frost for 2018 through 2021, and then I think 2022, and then Matt Rule's been here since 2023.
Yeah, so Riley and Frost.
Thanks for joining us, Billy. Appreciate you being here. Have a good night, and I'm glad you're excited for real football.
Same, Billy. Same. Go Jags.
And Angus says he never went to school in Lawrence. He moved to Kansas City and hated it there and liked Lawrence better. He worked in Kansas City. I can understand how that would make you feel sick of the Chiefs.
13-yard run for Corey Kiner. Tackled by Futterberg. And here it's the fourth stringers Adelia. People named like Futterberg coming in.
Duval, Billy says.
Duval. You know why it's called Duval, dude?
I have no idea why it's called Duval.
Corey Canton to the left-hand side, 1 yard. So the county Jacksonville's in is called Duval County.
There you go.
It's called Duval County. Yeah. That's why, there's this comedian. His name is Little Duval. And for years, people were like, oh, Little Duval. And then when someone found out, like, he's from Jacksonville. So they were like, oh, it makes sense why you're called Little Duval because that's the county, Jacksonville. That's how I found out that's what it is called.
Okay.
Slovis, completed pass to Corey Kiner. Trying to say that dude's name. Jung Meta? Is the N silent?
I don't know. It's a gigantic fly in my room and I hate it.
Shotgun for Keenan Slovis. Drop back pass. He's looking right. It's complete. First down and then some for Reggie Virgil. 16 yards. to the Carolina 14. Manwanasa with the tackle.
How much time's left in the game, Ferris?
Tonight.
6 minutes.
That's what I thought.
Corey Crowner up the gut for 2 yards. High on bars with the tackle. They have enough time to take this lead. 2nd and 8. Inside the 20. Slovis under center. Slovis rolling right. Pass is complete. Harrison Wallace, 7 yards, first down to the Carolina 5. Devonta Smith saving a touchdown. Brand new set of downs for Arizona.
Oh, we have no tags on this video. I don't know how that happened.
Evan Hall up the middle for 2 yards. Cam Gill with the tackle. Yeah, the Chiefs are moving to St. Louis.
Not St. Louis.
Missouri. Sorry.
No, they're moving to Kansas.
Oh, because they're already in. Oh, they're in the Missouri side of Kansas
Mhm.
City. So they're moving to Kansas. Yeah, they're moving to Kansas. My bad. Sorry about that. Clovis. Corey Conner up the middle. That's 2 yards.
Yeah, they'll actually be closer to Lawrence than to Kansas City with where they're planning on moving to.
Devonta Smith and Mwanasa in on the tackle.
I heard that they're allowed to call the stadium Arrowhead again, and I just kind of went,
Yeah.
it was not Arrowhead?
No, they had a name sponsor. I
Sponsor?
think. Yeah.
Like, that's part of the deal when you become a Broncos sponsor, is you have to realize that everyone's still going to call it Mile High.
Mile High. Yeah. For years, the Giants had to tell everyone it's MetLife. You
Mhm.
can't keep calling it the new Meadowlands because our legendary stadium, we play at the Polo Grounds and other baseball stadiums, but Giants Stadium was the Meadowlands. We would call it Welcome to the Meadowlands. You know, the
Mhm.
Jets, when the Jets played at the Meadowlands, they were rentees. It's like they were like the
Right.
Chargers. And when the new stadium came around, they stopped being rentees and they split the bill half and half.
Mhm.
So yeah, for the first 2 years, everyone kept calling it the new Meadowlands, the new Meadowlands, the new Meadowlands, the new Meadowlands. And then the Giants had to come out and say, y'all got to stop saying that because MetLife is pissed off at us
Yeah.
because they're like, we paid years of money to this and they're not calling it MetLife. Like, all right, we're
Mhm.
sorry. So they had to come out and say it.
Yeah.
It's like Dallas. I think Dallas has a name, but people call it Jerry's World. Like, you know, for like literally for the first 5 years, it's like Jerry's World.
Yeah.
2-minute warning in the fourth quarter. Carolina 27, Arizona 23. Arizona, I believe it's what is it? Second or third and goal? Let me double check. I want to make sure everything's correct for everybody.
Yeah, AT&T Stadium.
Yeah, it's called AT&T Stadium, but like, you know, people call it, you know, Dallas Stadium or Jerry's World. So second and goal at the Carolina 1 for Arizona, looking to take the lead, but still leaves enough time for Carolina to come back and take the lead back. So they need to, you know, maneuver this properly.
Mm-hmm.
What was it called before? Like, because of it was stopped being called Arrowhead. Now I'm intrigued.
I think he was like GEHA. I don't know how you'd say that. Field at Arrowhead. But no one called it that.
Yeah, Gia, something like that. Slovis throwing the ball, incomplete. He was looking for Bryson Green, the former Wisconsin Badger.
Angus saying there have been so many AT&T stadiums that it is confusing. I'll tell you what's confusing, Angus. Being a NHL fan and trying to figure out which Rogers Arena place, whatever it is that week, is the actual
The team you play
where
in
the
Canada?
team's playing. Yeah.
You tell me.
There's Rogers Place. There's Rogers Arena. There's Rogers
Center.
something else. Rogers Center. Like there's so many
Wow.
of them.
Do you know the NBA Adelia had 2 American Airlines arenas at the same time?
That's just wrong. That's just confusing and wrong.
You know, it was the Miami Heat and the Dallas Mavericks. They're both called American Airlines Arena. So like you had AT&T Stadium in Dallas, right, Adelia?
Uh-huh.
And then before the Spurs changed their name, they were AT&T. They were AT&T Arena. So you had AT&T Stadium, AT&T Arena, and then the Giants, before they became Oracle Park, before they were known as AT&T Park. So you had 3 different. Yeah, it's like what? And then before that, they were Pac Bell Park, I think, or Pac something like that. That's the stadium. Barry Bonds played in. Barry Bonds, then they became AT&T Park. I knew it as AT&T Park, and then when people started saying,
"Let me tell you something," it's going to be very weird the day that Emirates is no longer the sponsor of Emirates Stadium for Arsenal. And I'm like, what are we going to go back to calling it then? Ashburton Grove? Because that's what I knew it as before they announced Emirates was the sponsor.
Well, they just re-upped, so we're good.
I know we're good for now, but like someday, surely, that will not be the case.
Time out.
What?
So they re-upped today. Oh, touchdown, Arizona.
Again, you're looking at the wrong stream.
No, it's 29 points.
You missed.
Arizona.
Oh, you missed it. You missed it.
Yeah,
then.
I missed it. Yeah, I missed
Okay.
it.
I missed it too. My bad.
Chad Ryland stepping up to, for the let me replay. Cardinals live. Too late. I missed it. Arizona with 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. It's 30 Arizona, 27 Carolina. Still enough time for Carolina to do a nice little comeback if they want it. So Haynes King gets the 2-minute drill in his first game of semi-NFL football.
Ballum is back, says he knew it wouldn't remain 14-14. No, it has not. It's now 30-27.
Yeah, Arizona. So they re-upped today, but I don't know if they re-upped for naming rights on the stadium
or shirt sponsorship
rights. Yeah.
Let me see if I can figure that out.
But you know what's funny about the Emirates, Adelia, sponsoring us?
What?
The Emirates or in Abu Dhabi. You want to know who owns the Emirates? One of the crown princes. You want to know what one of the other crown princes owns?
Yeah.
Man City.
So it is the front of shirt, the training kit, and the stadium naming rights until 2033.
Oh, so the whole shebang.
Whole shebang.
Okay. Oh, it's owned by the government of Dubai. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
So
it's not the Man City people. Because Man City's Abu Dhabi.
Yep. And they're I think they're municipalities, I think.
It's kind of weird that Busch Stadium in St. Louis has the same name. The now Belgian beer company has next to nothing to do in St. Louis.
Rowland kicking it off. It's a touchback. Ball's being brought to the Carolina 35. Hey, Haynes King has the 2-minute drill. Can he make some magic?
Dweezy says he recently had to experience sponsorship talks on Bank of America Stadium, the Panther Stadium. It's odd for sure. Yeah.
Haynes King rolling right. Incomplete. Yeah, man, because I think people in Charlotte call that the bank. They're like, oh, we're going to the bank. Or I think no, Baltimore calls it the bank because it's M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. So they call it the bank. You know? Drop back pass for Haynes King. He's looking right. He's looking deep. It's incomplete. Missing Casey Washington. 3rd and 10 for the Carolina Panthers. This is 4 down territory. So he doesn't have to go deep. BOA, they call it BOA. There it is. There's one stadium that's never going to ever have their naming rights ever bought. Because quick pass to the left for Haynes King. No, went right. It's caught for 10 yards. That's a first down for Casey Washington. You saw that, right? How we went left and everything?
Yeah. It glitches every once in a while.
Madison Square Garden. You're never going to buy the naming rights for Madison Square Garden.
No.
Too much money. Completed pass, looking left, looking right for Haynes King. 8 yards for Miles Davis. Now the no huddle has been broken out. 2nd and 2.
I almost said something about naming rights to 2 stadiums in Denver, but I didn't. It's not appropriate for this stream. 2 super chats. Ballum is putting W's in the chat for it. Thank you, Ballum.
Thank you, Ballum. Miles Davis right up the gut, 8 yards.
BOA Stadium was originally Ericsson Stadium, but has been BOA for the majority of the team's history. Yeah.
So we're not going to talk about Colorado's
I mean, we can, I guess.
Nah, you're going to get it. Wait, what's the other? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I know it. Yeah, no.
Which one did you not think of?
The
Rapids or the
No. So I knew about the Rapids one, and then I remembered the joke you told me about it, and I was like, oh yeah, that one. Yeah. Because I forgot about the other one.
What happens if this is a draw? We play extra time. Yes. It'd go to extra time.
Until they both can't breathe.
But there's no extra time for this game because it's a preseason game.
Oh, did they call it?
I guess.
Oh.
Dweezy saying there's no extra time for this game.
Yeah. I thought I saw a preseason game with overtime.
I just think that's stupid in the preseason.
It's dumb, yeah. Haynes King's pass to Miles Davis.
It's almost
Lost
as
4
dumb
yards.
as those preseason friendlies in soccer where it's like a team wins 3-1. Let's do a penalty shootout. Just to practice penalties. It's not the same.
We did that once.
We've done that before.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah, it makes sense not to go to overtime in these games.
Yeah. Again, appreciate everyone who has been here, everyone who subscribed. Thank you to Billy and to Angus for sending in the super chats. Appreciate you.
Shout out to Charles Green. Shout out to Billy for subscribing. Shotgun for Haynes King.
Shout out to a lot of people for subscribing. We've gained 4 subscribers on this stream.
Haynes King, incomplete, looking left. Just misses Casey Washington. 3rd and 14. 39 seconds left. This is 2 down territory for Haynes King and company.
I think it's specific to the Hall of Fame game, DWC is saying. No overtime in the Hall of Fame game. But,
oh, it's because they have activities afterwards.
Yeah.
The Hall of Fame game, yeah. They can't keep going, Drop back pass, quick pass, Haynes King, looking right.
Look at him go.
He's scrambling left. 26 yards for King. Finally pushed out by Austin Keys. Once again, Adelia, we've been seeing him using his arm for most of the game, but that's his bread and butter. Like Georgia Tech, they ran power I, and he was the power.
Angus saying, not a problem. I like to support a good channel. Well, thank you, Angus. We really appreciate that. Dweezy saying King was so open, it was like, where do I go? And Ballum says, do preseason matches sometimes end in a draw and a tie? Ballum, in the NFL regular season matches can end in a tie if you go through the entire overtime period and no one scores enough to win.
Nope. Yep, absolutely. Looking, Haynes King, incomplete. Looking for Jimmy Horn on the left side. 23 seconds left in the game. 2nd and 10 for Carolina. They are in field goal range.
They are. Preseason is in NFL, not in soccer. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Haynes King just doesn't need to take a bad sack. And they can tie this game up.
Yeah, there was only one draw last year in the NFL. That's true.
Who was it? Oh, it was Cowboys, Packers, right? King looking right.
I think.
And it's completed. Jimmy Horn for 12 yards. In coverage. Lydale Williams Jr. I believe this is kind of the animation for spiking the ball.
It must be.
Yeah.
Yep, Cowboys, Packers, none the previous year. Did Arsenal lose their friendly match for fitness to Real Betis, who are from Seville, Spain, Adelia? I stayed for literally 10 seconds in the watch along. Yes, they lost, Ballum. They lost.
Yeah.
Emirates Airline Cup this Sunday. Yep. Arsenal
King dropping back, looking right.
Borussia Dortmund.
Incomplete. Looking for Elijah Cooks.
Probably no watch along for the Borussia Dortmund match, Ballum, because not only does it start at 8 a.m. my time, but we have a situation developing with my father's health that I need to attend to.
3rd and 5. 2 seconds left. All or nothing for Carolina.
King wearing his crown tonight, Dweezy says. Yes, he
Drop back pass for King. King,
He's running.
He's running. That's touchdown. Haynes King.
Let me tell them about the backward pass thing happening too.
Walk off for Haynes King. They called him a usurper, but he's the one true king. What a play by Haynes King, using his legs.
And that must be it, because there's a lot of players on the field.
Yep, it was a walk-off touchdown. No triple zeros on the clock. Carolina wins the first NFL game of the year.
Yep.
And has Haynes King confirmed his spot on the roster?
I would think so.
I believe so as well.
Ballum saying all or nothing for Carolina. This is it. And then we have a touchdown scenes. Thank you, Ferris, for your Martin Tyler, Sergio Aguero moment and commentary. You'll never see anything like this ever again.
Yeah,
Are you referring, Ballum, to when Sergio Aguero walk-off final minute scored the goal that won Man City the championship? Because I believe that was Martin Tyler on the call for that. If you have a good locker room, a preseason game like this can go a long way. Yes, Dweezy, you are 100% right about that. And Ballum saying that was absolute cinema. Me being in Europe listening to this. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Ballum. Ferris, any final thoughts?
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. We're still trying to, get the kinks out. I'm trying to still get, trying to get into form. I messed up a couple of times, but we really appreciate you guys' support. I'll come back next time. We'll be doing it for the Giants game. I'll be doing play-by-play. I don't know if we'll be doing this, but I'll be doing play-by-play for the Giants game. Our first preseason game is it this week?
I don't know when your first preseason game is.
15th.
15th.
No, the
so
15th. That's next week. It's next week, 10 a.m. my time against the Minnesota Vikings. We'll see Jackson Dart and the new look offense, see how it is. But we really appreciate everybody.
Take care as well, Angus. Thank you. Ballum asking
safe.
if you enjoyed the last minute winner.
I enjoy a winner where there's nothing left on the clock, Adelia. Nothing beats it. Those game winners where there's 2 seconds left or 1 second left. It's like, oh man. The ones where they're triple zeros on the clock. Nothing beats it, baby. Nothing beats it.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us here today. Thanks again to Creator Sports Network and Fan Live for providing us with the visuals. We'll see if we do this again. I think it was pretty fun, but thank you everyone, and we will see you on the next watch along, whatever that may be. Bye.